Hey, this is DM Allen. Thanks for joining us once again for another week of awesomeness. Let's just get it started. Tin, you've had 15 days to study with the clergy of Lathander here in Waterdeep. And you have just returned back to the room they provided you with. On the desk in the room next to one of these ancient tomes with like a depiction of a Kraken inside of it, you see the ring that Minette's dropped by not more than 5 or 6 days ago. And you just haven't bothered to do much with it. You've attuned with it, but the voices had gotten just ridiculous at this point. So leaving it on the desk, you see it's just bright red, and it's flashing like a red glow from the inside part of the ring. And when you put on the ring, a flood of messages come through.
There's a dragon, guys. Yeah, that dragon that's flying around over there. He chased down a few fire giants into the city. Also, they have these weird thunder cannon sort of things that, you can see. Seems like the giants aren't, interested in attacking the city, so I'm thinking probably attack dragon, but I'm not sure.
Don't we have a quest to go kill Zalto in Ironslag? Isn't that where the fire giant lord lives?
Voicemails.
Voicemails. Keo, you're back at the boat, just kind of reading through the documents that I think it was a spell book, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was practicing some spells, and I taught Supper to play dead, and I've been screening my phone calls on the ring. But I'm, feeling a little self-conscious because nobody's called recently for me to be like, wait for the message that says Keo pick up.
So are you like, you're waiting by the phone and trying not to call someone?
I keep rubbing my ring and thinking, why aren't they calling me?
Because if you call first, that's
it's too needy.
A sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I think at this point, I'm going to call Tanuvial. Hey, Tin. Has your time with the clerics been enlightening?
It was definitely full of light, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm ready to move on though. What are you guys up to?
Well, sadly, we're not quite ready to move on yet. The boat's still broken. Everybody else went to go give dragon parts to the giants.
So, the party back in Maelstrom, what are you guys doing? Sarissa just laid the dragon's escaped thing on you, or the guard who died in front of you guys. What do you guys do?
I take off my cragcat headdress, and I stuff it in my portable hole, and I tie my hair back, preparing for battle. Fix my hair with my comb.
Yes. Shing.
I cast Mend on my thunder cannon. I say, if we're gonna take out Orc Team 6, we're gonna need Tin and Keo.
I turn to Sarissa and I ask her, can we use your divining pool to call them here, or should I use the conch?
I think the conch is going to be the best bet. You can send one-way messages with the divining pool, but I've never actually... Let's try something. And she walks over the pool, and she starts brushing her hand in the water, and she swirls the water round and round and rounding, and the pool eventually starts to swirl and cloud with this deep purple. And there you see Keo, and he is like nervously brushing the ring, and then all of a sudden talking on it. And Sarissa says, what do you want to do?
I try the ring. I'm like,
Keo?
Hello? You got a bad line? It sounds like you're underwater.
It's very like, Keo.
Sarissa's under attack.
Sarissa's taking a bath? What?
I look up at Sarissa and I'm like, it's not working.
And I say, just wait a minute, I'll be right there. And then I cast teleport.
Get in.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
And you collect 10. You start the teleportation process. When you teleport to Maelstrom, you are in chest deep water at this point. And water is pouring down the stairs. Tin,
Chest
it's
deep for Keo or Tin?
for Keo.
Okay.
For Tin, it's
like-
about knee high.
Not even. I'm like
Yeah.
2 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's like a foot.
So Tin, you're able to like move through this water pretty easily, but Keo, you're having a tough time.
You might be startled by the black dragon corpse that's in the
it's
room.
right in front of you.
No, I was kind of expecting it. I start to swim.
Okay, I need you and Tin to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
19.
19.
I have a 20.
Okay. So you're moving through this water, getting to the stairs, and you're moving through this like nasty acidic bile that is like it's clouding up this area from the dragon's corpse.
It's the black dragon blood.
Yes.
On the bright side, after getting the acid bath, my scales are shiny.
Oh yeah. It is more shiny than when you put the Crisco all over yourself.
That's disturbing.
You guys make it up the stairs, and when you do, you hear another roar of a dragon. You see down the hallway towards the throne room. Everybody's standing there. Some are looking in the pool of scrying, and when you enter the throne room, you see King Hekaton and Uncle Uther are dead and laying on the ground. Sarissa's got like a bruised line forming around her neck, as if a necklace had been ripped off of her. And you see 2 rappel ropes coming down from the ceiling. So Sarissa, you also see, I think it was 2 fire giants are also standing in the room, and they've got giant thunder cannons on their back. Thunder cannons modified. Their own version. The thunder cannons have this red stone that like moves around the barrel in a spiral to the end. They look very rifle-like, very similar to the thunder cannon that Manette roams around with. Currently, they are not actively holding them, and the fire giants and Queen Sarissa are kind of looking to you guys for what are you going to do?
Hey, so looks like there's some stuff going on here.
Welcome to the fun.
Did King Hekaton learn to play dead too?
Sarissa comes up and is like, "That was in poor taste, Keo. My father has died."
I quickly pull out 2 coppers and put them on either of his eyes.
Okay, they look like tiny sand tears. like in
little
relation.
pupils.
Yeah, like real tiny.
So that casts general repose on him.
Okay.
So he won't decompose.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Sarissa, is there anything in the armory that will help us against these threats?
Nothing that... I mean, you guys are much more equipped than what our armory has. I think you're well equipped for this, at least. I don't know about what's outside, though.
When she says we're well equipped, like my muscles kind of like ripple.
You flex them?
Yeah.
She says-
Manette's chest puffs out a little bit too
Yeah.
because he's the one who's been equipping everybody.
Yes.
Oh, boys.
Yes. She says, 1 second, actually, I do have something. And she runs to the treasure room, and she comes... Actually, no, it's not the treasure room. It's the... She goes over to the scrying pool, and she rubs her hand around the edge of the scrying pool, and she comes up with this, like, nasty algae clumped in her fist. And she starts to say some words to it and puts her hands over it, and it starts to glow a little bit. If you eat this, you'll be able to breathe underwater. It won't change how you swim, but it will allow you to breathe the water.
I smack my lips because I remember how good that tastes.
Yeah.
I take a hunk.
Okay. Just a fistful. Just.
Yeah. I got some chew.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we up against, everyone?
We don't really know.
Orc Team
Probably
6.
Orc Team 6.
Oh.
Most, if not all.
A fire dragon, a kraken.
It would be Manette. Manette, give me a history, I think, is the best.
28.
28. Holy shit. So you know the blobs, the dark blobs out in the water, where the Kraken was also. You know them as aboleths, which are legendary creatures that hide in deep lakes and things like that. You also know that they have mind controlling properties, and it could definitely explain why Orca Team 6 has been acting the way they're acting.
Do I know anything about the way that the aboleths mind control functions? If they were to die, would their mind control wear off and
Yes.
Orca Team 6 would be fine again?
Yeah, it's very reasonable to assume that. You don't have any proof on it, but it is extremely
likely.
reasonable. Yeah, the information you do know about it is that it is active mind control, and they can't control more than three things at a time.
So wait, is there an actual Kraken or?
Yeah, Slarkrethel.
Slarkrethel's attacking.
And then
Okay.
when they say that, you feel the shudder go through all of Maelstrom. Just
My hand raises to the quiver, and Dragon Slayer shoots forth out. And say, "Follow me!" And I go running for the source of the roaring.
all right.
I hop on my broom, thinking, hey, I can get out of the water.
I follow.
Yeah, I just realized that I don't have to swim. I can just,
You can fly.
skim above the water.
The water up here is just fastly trickling down to the low areas. So it's pooled up in the jazz area. It's created a nice swimming pool for now. Now that it's come up above the fountain's actually not helping at all. It's making things worse.
Does the crab piano look happy?
Yes, it's the crab piano's actually in the pool and is like in the water. It seems happy except for all the shuddering and stuff like that that's happening. You follow Kenyon, and he runs down a corridor on the other side of the jazz area. Kenyon, you're passing by these doors. You enter like this common hall where people would have their own like personal meetings and stuff like that with people outside of the court. In this common hall is a pool that looks quite deep, very similar to the pool in the entry area. You assume it might even go down to that vortex that was down there, right? In that pool starts to move, and pseudopods start coming up out of the water, and these water elementals pull themselves out of the water, and behind them is a very snake-like creature. Bon, after seeing this, like, the snake creature, it's purple, and it's got, like, these plates all over it. It's got, like, a barracuda head, and, like, hooks for arms, like, gnarly hooks for arms. You somehow innately know exactly what this is. It's called a wastrolith.
The moment I see this stuff, like, my hand is already, like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is split-second stuff.
Switching to switch weapons.
It's a demon?
Yes, it is a demon, and like it's one of those things like Jason Bourne, right? So like it's just like inherently in your mind, you know exactly what this is. You understand that things that aren't magical are probably not going to affect it very well. You also know that it's immune to poison. You understand that that you want to try and stay out of its grasp. Those are the innate instincts that are coming from some primordial area of your brain. Everybody roll initiative.
22, Bob. Oh, this isn't the Price is Right.
19.
15.
15. Annette.
9.
9. And we need to add 10 in here.
18.
Okay. So you see this thing come up out of the pool and is coming straight at you guys. It slithers up with its snake-like tail up to Kinian, who's up front. And ew. Okay. The Wasterlith spouts this like water at you, Kinian, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That would be a 32, Bob.
Holy balls! So
Ask Kinian to do a strength save.
The Wasterlith
Rolls
takes
a
10
19.
damage.
Jesus. Okay, so
Probably not grappled.
Get your water off.
Kinian opens his mouth and swallows.
wow. Okay, so Kinian, this water like kind of it tries to grapple you.
Tries.
It tries 26 in total. Yeah, so 13.
You said that water tried to grapple him?
Yeah, so he shot water out. This Wasterlith shot this water out of its mouth, kind of like a water cannon,
Okay.
and it wrapped around Kinian, and you saw it like almost forming a lot like the water elementals, and it was like tightening around him, and Kinian just like just shoots his arms out and dissipates the water. And as you're
Now I'm clean.
damn it.
I would like to rage.
Where's my mayonnaise?
As
2
you're
gallons, please.
As you're fighting with the water, though, it takes the opportunity to attack at you with 1 bite and 2 claws. 4 attacks on 1 turn. That's insane.
Fuck.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah, you can stay up there with it. That's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine though. This is going to be a a 9 plus 6, which probably is not
Miss.
gonna do it. Did you take armor off?
No.
Okay.
But I'm not using the ring, so I'm at 17.
Okay, natural 1, which isn't gonna hit, and then a 27. That's gonna
27 will hit.
hit. So you take 11 points. Nope. 15 points of slashing damage as one of these claws land. The mouth snaps at you and bites nothing but air. And the other claw scrapes at your armor. It is Bond's turn.
Turn to the Wasterlith. I say, Wasterlith, be gone, for this place is defended by the protected. And on the protected, I burst into angel form.
It shrieks this underwater hideous like creature shriek, and like puts its hooks up in front of its eyes. Everybody has advantage on its attack for until the start of its turn.
Cool.
It sounds almost as horrible as my complaining about being clean.
You see that the 5 water elementals are not affected.
They don't know what's good for them.
Yes. Is that all you do?
I draw Celestia's Might, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Next is Kyo.
So, as I'm flying up, chasing after Kinian, come into the room, and I see this thing pop out, and I do a whoa Nelly on my on my broom, rear back, and the only thing I can think to do as all this is happening is I reach into my bag of holding and I grab out the empty barrel that used to hold the fish that I carried around forever.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That's
and
disgusting.
I try to toss it over its head.
Like over its head?
Like boom.
Oh!
Because it can't see you coming. It's got his arms up in the air.
I cast invisibility for everybody.
Okay. All right. All right.
Let's see how this works.
All right. Are you doing this as a way to cast invisibility?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just dropping it on its
blinding
head.
it.
Oh, I got you. You're.
I'm doing the old drop the bucket on the head.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. The appropriate check would be athletics or.
No, you're gonna do a ranged attack,
Ranged
essentially.
attack.
Yeah.
Strength based, dex based.
I'm gonna say dex based because you're trying to place it
Right.
in a specific
Now
spot.
I do have plenty of strength, so
Yeah.
lifting and throwing a barrel, as ridiculous as it is something well within my strength.
Oh yeah, you've got
Yeah,
an
so-
order gauntlet.
Yeah. So, all right. So here we go. Do I ring it? Play not horseshoes. And that is a. Do I have proficiency with the barrel or no?
No.
Gotta try.
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage though. Does a 15 work?
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It doesn't even get close to the AC. So
So it just flies up. It's like.
yeah, I'll say it flies over
But
and
what's
it
its
hits
touch
one of the
AC?
hook hands.
What's its touch AC? I'm
Yeah,
not trying
right.
to damage it.
It hits one of the hooked hands and the barrel just like explodes.
Into a mist of salty, rotten fish smelling wood.
Oh god, it's so nasty. It is just so gross. Anything else you want to do?
And
You
You
get
can
bonus
add
action?
some mayo to it. Just make it even grosser.
Well, you should feel better, being hit by that.
That is helpful.
Well, that's kind of action economy wise beyond what I could do. So
Okay. 10, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the Wastrelith. I'm gonna do level 2. Or not. 17 will hit.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Somehow this blind thing is just like it's like got its claws up in front of its eyes, and it just so happens to
It's
be
like
like
writhing and-
moving just perfectly out of the way from you guys.
it's like peekaboo style boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right in front of it.
Kinian.
Kinian's hair turns ablaze, and my feet begin to blur. And I swing recklessly. At the same time, my great axe pops out of my quiver, like my ancestor's axe.
Okay.
And I set aside my Dragon Slayer.
You just drop it and grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like you just
Reels
drop
back.
the one
Let's
axe.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it switches.
Oh, that's
One axe on the
badass.
ground, one in the hand, and swing. Is a 28 hit?
A 28 hits. Yeah.
Good. Because, we've been missing. 28 points of damage on swing 1. 24.
24 hits.
That would be 35 points of damage. Around Kinian, when I popped into a rage, my hair went on fire. You can almost see, almost what looks to be like imps and Ifritis, not in your plane of reality, but you see them kind of around me.
Okay. Like ghostly figures.
Ghostly figures.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking just at the edge of our vision, which would be kind of
Ooh,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
So when you turn, they're not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. The water elementals move to surround you all. It is going. We're just gonna start from one side and work our way around.
There's one for everyone.
Oh yeah. Bon.
What up?
The first water elemental attempts to slam you. 26 is gonna hit, right?
Just barely.
Just barely. Okay. What about a 19?
19 also just barely hits.
Okay.
Do any of them look like they're near Sarissa?
No, Sarissa, in fact, isn't following you guys.
What?
Nope. And the
If that's the case, I would have taken the piece of 6 from her.
you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen it. So now that you're looking around, you notice that she's not around. 21, 13 plus 8. Warming the brain up. Warming the brain up.
Yeah. For how long?
Yeah.
A couple years now?
Yeah.
Kinian turns and says, no. And an ancestral guardian appears and absorbs part of the blow from Bon,
Nice.
absorbing 13 points of damage and reflecting it back onto the water elemental.
Ooh, 13.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Told you we were defended.
Kinian, the water elemental that moves to engage with you actually tries to overwhelm you. So it actually like gets into your space and is trying to wrap you in the water. I need to make a strength save, please.
That was a 30, Bob.
30, you make it. I need you to roll 3d10s, please.
You overwhelm it.
Yes.
When did you change your name to Bob?
Bob? Just recently, apparently.
Oh! Don't make me roll damage. 24.
24. Okay. So you tear out of this water as well, and as you're tearing through the elemental's body, it lets out this like gurgling, and it like moves out of your space again. That was a bad idea on its part.
Does it leave my threat range?
No.
Okay.
Next one is against Minette. Minette, it comes up and tries to slam at you. Disadvantage.
Cloaky cloaks.
Gotcha. Nice. So the first one is an 18.
That hits.
Okay, so that means it's regular attack on the second. And 17.
Hits.
Okay. 2 hits.
I need better armor.
Yep.
If only you had another 10 days to finish.
Right.
31.
These
Ow.
fuckers.
10. There we go. 2 slams against you.
Disadvantage. I also have cloak displacement.
Okay. Oh my god. AJ.
Double crit.
Oh, he rolled 220s.
So the disadvantage didn't matter.
And then a 14 on the second one, which probably isn't going to do it.
Correct.
Okay. Well, you get what everybody else gets then, I guess. That is going to be 26. And then Kyo, the water elemental tries to overwhelm you.
He's flying.
He said he was skimming just above the water.
Yeah, I was looking cool.
And he's paying for
And now
it
you're like underwater.
Mr. Geppetto. What's your strength save?
Strength save. Oh,
Sorcerers are proficient in that, right?
no. I rolled a 4, but I get to add 4. So I was hoping it was going to be an attack, so I could go shield.
All right. You are effectively grappled. You are grappled with inside of water, which you should be fine because holding your breath is fucking ridiculous in this game. And it's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage against you.
10 points. No. It's like all my hit points.
Did you eat any of the gillyweed?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can breathe. You're fine.
You're just like in there like,
This is nice.
I'm gonna breathe your body.
Back up, Dark, quick.
You're the one who said he could breathe the water elemental.
The wasterless that I still have advantage on has not had a turn yet. It's been so long.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
5 enemies.
It goes
For
first,
6.
so everybody gets
Oh,
advantage
no.
on it.
Does it really go off when you have an advantage and you roll
Yes,
a 1?
it still rolled a 1.
Okay.
It's not about the result of the roll. It's about what that
dice
individual
itself.
die rolled.
25
to hit.
Do you put them
Okay,
back
that hits.
every sesh?
No.
No.
He bought 100, right? You
I
bought
have a
100?
whole... this is the fuck off bag.
You have 100 d20s?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to up my 20 game. I only have like 10.
I'm aiming for a nice
You gotta get
balanced.
those numbers up. The rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers.
I want a nice balanced 20 d20s.
Terrible damage. 27.
It is now the Wasterlith's turn.
It has disadvantage against everyone other than me.
All right. It's going to take that opportunity then.
It has advantage against me.
Yeah. Here we go. I need you to make a strength saving throw again.
I only have an 18 this time.
An 18 just barely makes it. And then does a 24 hit.
Yep.
Yes. So the bludgeoning damage you take 23 points of damage halved.
24?
Or
23?
12.
Okay.
So 12, and then you have it because you're raging or
Yep.
whatever. And then the first bite attack. Holy shit, they got hard bites. Really hard bites. You don't want to get chomped by these guys.
I mean, look at its mouth. Looks like an alligator.
Yeah,
I mean,
or a barracuda.
The claws don't look like fun either. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. 29 points of damage
14.
from the mouth. Piercing damage. And then you take the claws. And the claws are probably not going to hit at a 16.
Miss.
And the last claw, which is that's going to hit. That's a 23. 13 plus 4, 17.
Divided by 2.
Slashing. All right. Next is Bon.
All right. Going with my gut instinct. I'm going to attack the Wasterlith.
So you move out of range for the water elemental. They miss.
Suckers!
Yeah.
He was
Alright.
too fast.
Yeah.
I take a couple of swings at the Wasterlith.
Okay.
A 23
23 hits.
hits, and the other one was a 14. So
That misses.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is a sword, not a staff. Okay. Is he chaotic?
Oh yeah. Real chaotic.
All right, he takes 14 points of radiant damage and 13 points of magic slashing. And then I dodge.
All right. Kyo.
So, yeah, I figure I'm safer inside the elemental than outside it. Because how's it going to punch me in its belly? So,
It punches you in its belly.
yeah, unless it does ab squeezes or something, I should be good. So I turn my attention to the Wasterlith, and I pull out a little bag of sand, and I wave it at the Wasterlith, and I say, "Go away."
And what does that do?
And that casts Banish.
Ooh. And that is a wisdom save?
It's a Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I can see that picture. That does not have a high charisma.
It's got a charisma, though.
If it's a demon, it would have high charisma, I believe.
I know force of personality and all, but...
That is a 9.
Oof.
And it disappears. Now, the only hope is that I don't take too much damage as I'm in the belly of this.
All right. Tin, your turn. There are 5 water elementals around you.
Yep. So I cast Holy Weapon on Lightbringer
All right.
to give it a little bit of extra oomph. And then
Holy shit.
I swing Lightbringer right at the water elemental that attacked me, that little fucker.
Okay.
11's probably not going to hit, is it?
An 11 is going to miss. Yep. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. It is now Kinian, your turn.
Kinian quickly kneels and picks up his Dragon Slayer, sliding it back into the quiver, shunting into extra dimensional space, And as I stand up, I swing at the water elemental. Like, how many targets technically are within my threat space?
Within your threat space, currently 3. 1, the water elemental that's on you. 1 that was that's on Tin, and oh wait, that guy's gone. So just 2.
Then I call out to my new drinking buddy. I've got you, Tin, and I strike hard at the water elemental.
Okay. Reckless?
Oh yeah. I've got 119 on the die and 118 on the die, so that's gonna be 2 hits.
Yeah, that is.
We got identical damage swings, both 30 and 30, so 60 points of damage.
Against the same enemy?
Yeah, the one that was on 10.
It's looking rough. That was the first time it got hit. It is going to...
I mean, you do 60 damage to something, it's probably not going to feel good.
Yeah. So, Bon, the one that was on you is going to move and engage with you.
What up, chump? Disadvantage.
2 16s. So,
Miss.
well,
Plus
plus
stuff.
7.
I guess that hits.
Yep. And then, is there a disadvantage on this one?
All of them.
Oh, all of them?
Because he's
Okay.
dodging.
Oh, that's right.
Poorly,
And then
apparently.
a 5 plus 7, which is probably not going to do it.
Yeah, it's not going to do it, Bob.
Right. 14.
Kinian screams out, "No!" And the Guardians come out and block 20 points of damage, reflecting it back onto the elemental.
Will it reflect the 20 or just all that?
Everything that
Yep.
it can.
Okay.
So I heal 6, right? That's how that works?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You just don't get hurt.
The one that's on Kinian is going to miss on its first slam and hit on the second slam at 24. Kinian, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Do your rage thing. Minette,
Disadvantage again.
disadvantage. Okay, it saved you from a crit. 18 plus 7. And then...
you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, both of them were below 5. So that's going to miss. So
hit.
1 hit at 9 points of bludgeoning damage. 10.
Also disadvantage.
Let's see. 16. Is that going to hit?
Nope,
That is going to be a 19.
that hits.
11 points of bludgeoning damage. Keo,
Which was hitting 10?
the one that's on it.
The one that you attacked.
Was one I hit for 60?
Yeah.
It would have been every attack at disadvantage on her, and you have resistance to the damage, so you only take half the damage it did to you.
Nice. Yep. It already had disadvantage, but yeah.
Yeah.
So resistance.
Only 5 damage.
Tight.
Yeah.
Keo.
I say, stop
Are you
hitting
not gonna
yourself.
save
Stop
the
hitting yourself.
Squishy Artificer from damage?
I get one reaction.
So Keo, the water elemental like grows in stature upwards, like, and brings you up with it, and you come out as if you were a Keo club, and it moves and clubs Minette with you.
Don't listen to Ryan anymore.
I don't like this.
I attempt to impose disadvantage on it by yelling, "Minette, watch out!"
With the ring. With the ring.
Hey everyone, I'm DM Allen, and thank you for joining us once again for a fantastic episode of Roll with Advantage. This is Season 2, Episode 43. Thank you so much for your support out there on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. It really means a lot to us. If you haven't already, feel free to follow us on Twitter at DM's Table and on Facebook at The DM's Table. Coming up this week, we are going to be at GrandCon, the official Grand Rapids board game convention. It's a absolutely fantastic scene, and you really should go check it out, which you can do on grand-con.com. We will be there on August 30th and on September 1st. We've got, unfortunately, something going on this coming Saturday, so we won't be able to make it. But Adam and I, and potentially Ben, and potentially AJ and Marina are going to be at Grand Con. So come check it out. Let us know if you're going to make it, and maybe we can meet up and say hi and kind of ask you about what your favorite color is. All right, let's throw it over to Adam with this week's sponsor.
Hey, thanks, Alan. I, too, am very excited for Grand Con this week. This is going to be my first time at Grand Con, and I'm really excited to see what it's all about. I hope to see some of you guys there, too. All right, I'm going to talk to you guys today about Audible. No surprise there if you've listened to an episode before. Audible is Amazon's audiobook platform, and we're excited to give you guys a free month and a free book if you go to audibletrial.com/RWA. And while you're there, I'd suggest checking out The Perfect Stranger by Megan Miranda. This is a book that comes highly suggested by my wife. I've never personally listened to or read it before, but she assures me it's quite the thriller. The Perfect Stranger synopsis, as told by Amazon, goes like this. Confronted by a restraining order and the threat of a lawsuit, failed journalist Leah Stevens needs to get out of Boston when she runs into an old friend, Emmy Gray, who has just left a troubled relationship. Emmy proposes they move to rural Pennsylvania where Leah can get a teaching position and both women can start again. But their new start is threatened when a woman with an eerie resemblance to Leah is assaulted by the lake, and Emmy disappears days later. Find out what happens to Emmy and Leah by going to Audible today.
You should really check that book out, and in fact, you should check out Audible as well. All right, now I want to talk about Incompetech. Incompetech.com has been something we've been using since the start of the podcast. We absolutely love them, and a big portion of it is because they're free. They are very generous with phenomenal scores, and if you don't believe me, here's a sample. That's Incompetech.com. Go check them out. I love them for inspiration when I'm prepping for DMing or just getting my players in the mood when we're playing. All right, that's all I've got for you this week, so let's get back to the episode. See you out on the internet, guys. Bye. Minette does a 16 hit.
Yes.
I cast shield as my reaction.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
No.
It would have been 5 minus.
Okay. Yeah. Well, for you. Yeah. So you take 1 hit.
Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon.
1 plus strength. To be fair, he's not wrong.
So you both take 6 points, or wait, no. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You both take that.
My shield doesn't help me.
No, no, because it's not about it hitting you. It's about you hitting it, which is a really weird distinction now that I think about it, but it's true.
Yeah, you create a shield and you bash into that shield as it bashes into.
So that is your enemy's turns.
All right, let's see if I maintain concentration.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Minette?
I'm going to shoot the elemental that just smacked me with Kyo.
It's okay, I'm behind my shield.
Does a 16 hit?
The elemental, yes.
And I have an adjacent ally.
Yeah. I'm most definitely cowering.
Yes. As the gun's pointed at you in the water. And
Don't shoot!
And because of the water, you can't
damage.
quite tell where he's pointing because it's refracting it.
Yeah, the refraction makes me think that he's pointing straight at me.
Keo's just looking at you dead in your eyes, Minette, and he's like, take the shot! Take the shot!
and the water elemental gets slightly warmer.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
So what's that for poison damage?
It's immune to poison. Is that it? Yep. Okay.
Its ego probably hurts a little bit.
The Wastrelith doesn't get a save, right?
Nope.
It's just
Nope.
in the fuck somewhere.
As long as I maintain concentration,
Okay.
10 rounds, it's permanently banished because it's from a different plane.
Nice. Okay, Bon.
All right.
Yeah, don't.
I toss Celestia's Might to my offhand and
Don't
whip
do that.
out my staff.
Celestia's Might.
Offhand, staff out.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'm
You
not
can't do
using
that.
this. I can't?
It's not a light weapon.
You can't do a longsword and the quarterstaff.
Yeah, you're not Gandalf.
I just want to stow it. What is the action?
Oh, that's
level?
fine. You don't want to attack with it. You.
Stow and draw, essentially.
Yep, that's fine. You can essentially. I don't care
You're
where the weapon
technically
goes.
supposed to drop.
Yeah.
Actually, rules is written, you should be able to. If you don't attack with it, you're not two-weapon fighting. You're just holding it
Yeah,
in your
that's
hand.
fine.
Whatever. Let
So-
Alan adjudicate.
I use
That's
the
what I'm saying.
staff instead of the sword.
There you go.
20 and a 29.
Yeah, they both hit.
While I'm swinging, I say, by the light of the avowed, and then next time it'll burn shit. 8 bludgeoning and 14 radiant.
On the one that's on you,
Yep,
8 bludgeoning and 14 radiant.
yep.
Okay.
And make a con save.
8.
That's not going to do it. It's stunned. Don't move!
It is stunned. Kyo.
So I don't like
The hot.
the fact that it's
Urine
still
bath.
like hitting things with me.
Yeah.
No, let's see.
You might be able to use the broom of flying to try and assist you in getting out.
This is probably gonna go poorly, but eye shocking grasp.
Okay.
The electricity is all gonna go through the water around me.
Does he have to roll if he's like actively being touched?
What does your stunning strike do again?
So he's stunned. He can't.
That's the condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grab the water.
What's your attack?
17.
Yeah, that
plus 9.
How much damage?
19 electrical damage, and doesn't that prevent from taking reaction?
Correct.
Yep. Kyo, you take 19 as well, and you cannot take reactions.
It's okay. I made a 19. I made a 19 on my con save
All right.
to hold the spell,
Good.
so minus 19.
Good.
You hear like a muffled wow.
You just see like. All right. 10. Your turn.
I attack again.
At the one around you.
Kyo's never used shocking grasp underwater before. He doesn't know.
And I miss even worse this time.
Oh man.
Being so helpful this battle.
Is there anything else you can do?
I'm gonna use my prayer beads to cast Mass Healing Word for the lulls.
Nice.
So we
I'm
all
half
get.
dead. So
Oh. So we all get
Yeah, me too.
1d4 plus my spell mod.
It can get us all.
Yeah, 6 people. Well, 6 people.
Nice.
11 hit points.
11. Beautiful. That's like 22 hit points for me. So I see a stunned water elemental. I see, and that's probably like behind me with Bond fighting.
My little mustaches are on end.
And there's like static electricity, Kyo. There's the one that I smacked really good.
Yeah. So here's the battlefield.
Love.
The one that's attacking Bon is meh. The one that's on you is just fine. The one that's on Minette hasn't been touched. 10. That one's been damaged, and Kyo's has been damaged.
I would like to propose a fastball special with me flinging a winged bond through the water elemental to catch Kyo and basically shunt him out the other side.
Okay, so you just grab Bon
Bon.
by the collar, and you just do like this whip around like a shot put.
Yeah.
And you throw Bon towards the water elemental.
Yeah.
I need you and Bon to make a. You're going to make a dexterity throw.
A dexterity throw?
Yep. And then Bon, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
So just adding dex?
Dex, yeah. Or no, he's heavy. You can use strength.
Oh, that means I have advantage because I'm raging too. Just pure strength mod, no proficiency is a 20.
Okay.
It's 13 to catch.
13 to catch?
Yeah.
All right. You're just able to grab Keo, and 1 second, and you make it right through the elemental. You just you grab Keo, tumble through the water onto the ground. You and Keo are kind of down. Keo's prone and still like electricity coming off of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I get zapped?
No. You are on the ground over top of him in 3-point stance, and you look up at the water elemental. Its ghostly face shifts towards you.
I wink.
Wink.
Bring it.
Nice.
Is there any action economy left for me after flinging Bon?
You might be able to do a bonus action, and that's it. So whatever you can do for bonus actions. Because it'd essentially be a item interaction for Bon and then throwing.
It's an item interaction to grab a Keo.
Bon's a tool.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, Permanent Bob.
I would like to beg even a non-particular damaging, but I would like to make an attack at the one that's on Manette to get its attention. Throw.
Oh, sure. You just want to get its
or
attention.
A rock or something at it.
Yeah, you probably have an empty bottle. You can just be like, Foomp.
Bonus action: drink a bottle of alcohol.
Okay.
Throw an empty bottle at the one by Manette.
Yeah. So you throw the bottle, and it doesn't matter if it hits or not, because it's not going to do damage for this particular situation. But it does land and get its attention. The bottle is floating inside of the whirlpool of water, and it seems to be making its way towards you. I
wanted that for my rage effect, essentially. Yep. So it has disadvantage on everything but me.
Nice. Okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So, let's see. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Bon gets an op attack.
He does?
Well, you went through its body.
Oh, okay.
By 2 water elementals.
The one next to me was stunned.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 op attack. Is there anything stopping the one you were attacking originally by you? Okay.
Not really.
All right.
Do it
so,
up.
That is going to be a 18.
Not gonna do it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, 19.
Damn, son. Okay.
Thanks for those bonuses, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Water elemental number 1. These are all going towards Kinian for the most part. So here we go. Kinian, you get attacked at advantage because you reckless attack.
No.
He actually didn't.
I flung Bon.
Oh, that's right.
I did something weird.
He actually didn't recklessly attack for once.
Interesting.
It's strange, huh?
So 8 plus 7 isn't gonna do it.
Nope.
Okay. Then the one on Manette rolls over to you. 10. You are going to be able to get a attack of opportunity on it.
Hell yes. I have to roll to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's gonna miss you as well, Kinian.
I get to do damage.
Nice.
6 bludgeoning, 5 radiant, and then 13 additional radiant.
Excellent. Thank you. Manette, you get hit for 10 points of damage.
As I say no, and I block all the damage and reflect 10 damage onto it.
All right.
Force damage.
All right. It is now. The last one is going to go towards you, Bon, and attack you.
What up, chump?
Jump. 24 and a. Not enough. 16.
24 hits, Bob.
13 plus 4, 17 in total from the water elemental, and it is Manette's turn.
So I just have the one that was engulfing Keo next to me, right?
It's nearish to you, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, it was near enough to smack me with Keo.
But it moved away from you to go hit Keo and Bon. So
I actually don't
battlefield,
have any around me.
you have one around you because it just hit you, and that was Tin's old one.
I turn invisible.
Okay.
And wander over towards Kinian.
Anything else?
No.
Get a bonus action.
26.
Okay.
He's nowhere.
Oh, Jesus. Get out of this room.
But nowhere. But no.
Yep.
He's nowhere.
Yep. Bon, what are you going to do?
Crack bad jokes? Why? I'm gonna thwackety thwack Keo's water stack.
Okay.
So it's on fire now. I don't expect fire to do much to a water elemental, but
Nope.
it's on fire now.
Is it?
Until it goes through him. That's 24 and 23, Bob.
Those hit?
30 damage, Bob. And attack number 2 is a measly 17 for the second attack. That'll be another con save, Bob.
19.
That makes it. He stays awake.
Okay.
I missed the bubbly blub spot.
Blub, blub, blub. All right, Bon. That was your turn.
Another turn?
Keo.
Okay.
No, Keo.
All right, so I just magic missile the most damaged looking one. So I did a perfectly slightly below average magic missile.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9 force damage as the 3 bolts.
All right. So you hit the one in front of you, which is the most damaged, for 9. It is looking rough.
I say expel your ammo.
Expel your ammo.
You did that last turn?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I expend a sorcery point to give myself resistance from fire for an hour.
What?
Why not?
okay.
There's a fire dragon.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Tin, your turn.
I go up to the nearest water elemental and I swing Lightbringer at it. And I hit
Nice.
for like 21. 7 bludgeoning, 2 radiant, and then 5 more radiant.
Okay.
So
14
7.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Kinian, your turn.
How many total water elementals are there? Can you describe the combat again?
So there's 5. You guys have you guys started kind of in a narrow flying V, and from there have spread out. You're mostly surrounded. So what the field of combat looks like is there's 3 around you, Kinian. There's 1 that Manette and Tin are next to, and then there's 1 next to Keo. Oh, that's right, Manette bounced. So there's 1 that Tin's next to, and then there's 1 that Keo and Bon are next to.
Oh, so the one that hadn't taken any damage before that was by Manette, I probably attacked that one then, I'm assuming. Or is there still one that's at no damage?
There's nothing at no damage.
Okay,
No.
yeah,
You
so they're
attack
all-
the nearest one. You're good.
Well,
So currently, if you want to attack the most damaged one around, or that's on this field, it's going to be Keo and Bon's.
whichever's closest to me, especially
Okay.
if I'm holding the attention of 3 of them.
Yep. Okay.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Doing 35 points of damage on one swing.
Oh, shit.
The max
dude.
damage.
Nice.
Is he gone?
Nope. He is looking rough, though.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Oh, cool. Sounds like a double 16s. It's a 32.
It does. You just you swing your axe through it, and as you cut through it, it just splashes down into the water around
The
you.
water gets deeper.
Yes.
I throw my axe two-handed at the one by Bon and Keo.
Okay.
To try
Just-
to end it with my bonus action.
Keo's water elemental.
All right.
So this would be... I can't reckless it because it's a ranged attack.
Yep.
So I'm not even going to I can't technically great weapon master it, so it's just going to be a regular huck. 18.
18 hits.
So my Ancestor's Axe flies through the room, cutting into that last one for 16 points of damage.
Kinian has now felled 2. Just
2 in one round. No big deal.
You cleave through upward through the first one, dissipating it, and with the momentum, you two-handed just woof, 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 and it hits right in the center of the back of the water elemental. The water elemental slows the blade down and it clatters to the ground, skidding towards Bon and Keo. Keo, it lands right in front of you. Bon, it's right in your reach. The water elemental has died in front of you. It is now their turn. The water elementals that are near Kinian are going to attack at him at advantage. That is going to be a 24 and then a 15. 2 hits, okay. 6 points of bludgeoning and 17 points of bludgeoning. Let's see, we got one more to attack, and that's gonna attack 10. 17.
Misses.
And a nat 1.
That also misses.
That also misses. It is now Manette's turn.
Which one looks the worst?
The one that looks the worst is the one that is on 10.
Okay.
The other ones look pretty healthy.
I'm gonna move away from Kinian now that he's got 2 on him, and I'm planning to shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll shoot the one that's next to 10. 20 to hit. 30 points of damage.
That one dies. You fire, and the thunder just explodes the body of this water elemental. 10, you are soaked. Everybody, like Bon and Keo, all get like this raindrop sprinkles that happens. And it is now Bon, your turn.
I run up to Kinian's 2.
Okay.
My pair.
I'm gonna smack twice and kick once. Blue die is the kick.
Thanks for bringing me my axe back.
I thought about it, and I was like, "You've got a ton of weapons."
That's true.
So that's 1 crit.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
14 hit.
14 meets.
Can we get a...
No.
Oh.
Why do we even have that horn?
Because Adam
for
fucking
style.
bought it.
It was really cheap. It was only a couple bucks. It looked cool, okay?
For the live shows.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, we should do a live show and I go, meh. We're starting, meh. We're breaking. Meh, meh, meh.
That wouldn't get annoying.
So what's your damage?
A whole bunch. We'll resolve this one hit at a time.
Okay.
The crit first.
Is that the crit?
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
Doubling down, Bob.
I see a 1.
Lots of ones.
Makes them easier to count.
We'll do 34 damage, Bob.
All right.
Still not dead?
No.
Oh, that
not
guy
at all.
sucks. That guy sucks. How about 14 additional damage?
Nope. Looks rough.
And a kick for 6. Wait, just kidding. 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He forgot to add his radiant.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So it's 20 in total?
20 total.
For the
yeah.
kick.
Okay.
Just a bright ass kick.
Yeah, my foot comes around, and right before it connects, it starts to glow. And
Nice.
and the glow goes through the water.
Nice.
You see Kinian's pupils dilate, like shrink, like contract
yeah.
down, like, oh god.
Nice.
Still good?
I mean, it's rough, but that's about it.
Jesus, these guys got a lot.
Yeah, they do. Well,
That's what
Kinian's been
elements are.
taking aggro, so
Yeah.
he's been taking the hits, not just dealing them out to certain people. Keo,
So
you
Keo-
got 2 left on the field.
Yeah, Keo sees how Bon has totally kicked butt there, and Keo decides to be cooler. So
It is your MO.
yeah, that is his MO. He always wants to show him up. Anyway, so I drop the glass staff as I scoop up the ancestral great axe,
Oh no.
and I come 10 feet away from that very damaged water elemental.
Okay.
And then I make my attack, which consists of a swing where I let go of the axe as it slips from my hands, and a shocking grasp. So electrified axe flies at the.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll go for it.
Actually, I have to get adjacent. Sorry, but because I have to quicken the shocking grasp.
Yep.
So I get up close and I smack it with the. I'm not proficient anyways, but I kind of let go and shock it while I'm doing that.
Yep. So you get up adjacently and you just like, "Ah!" And the axe is like just
The handle's slippery from the water.
and it's letting off sparks and like
Yeah.
little bits of lightning, and you hit at it. What do you hit at?
So first we will swing with the axe.
Yep.
So I get my strength modifier plus 3. So 16 plus
It's a
3.
plus 3 too, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 19 on that swing.
That hits.
Okay. And then my shocking grasp gets a plus 9. Oh wait, these are at advantage too. So they both would hit.
Yeah.
Let's see if either's a crit. That one is not a crit.
Kinian sees like
That one's
electricity
not a crit either. but they
coming
both
off
hit.
the axe,
Yeah.
and like my eyes open wide, like I didn't know it could do that.
Should have studied it a little more.
Study.
Exactly.
That's funny.
18 damage
18 damage.
to the very damaged one.
Okay.
Is it enough?
Nope.
Oh no.
It can't take a reaction. You run away.
Pretty much. And I turn around and I run away
Nope.
because I was supposed to kill it. I use my remaining movement to go run back to my
Yeah,
glass.
you like meagerly
go back
run.
to my glass staff, which I feel safe with.
So is my axe like floating in one of these now?
Yeah. Yep.
It's next to you.
And it's like, yeah, it's next to you in the water elemental. Tin.
So you know what you gotta do. You gotta punch into its gut, grab your axe, and attack it on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack a different water elemental
Okay.
with a nat 1.
Hmm.
So,
Nope.
are a lot of people still pretty hurt?
Tin, that was just water, not a water elemental.
I'm down 18.
I'm down
Shoots the
60.
puddle.
Okay, I'll do another
It's like smash water. Smash.
mass healing word as a bonus action so
Nice.
that I do something drown.
All right.
Yeah, everyone's hurt, so it's a good play.
10 HP for everyone.
Hey, I'm above 60 hit points. Yay.
Kinian, your turn.
I just witnessed and like marveled at what Keo did, and I look up, I see my axe, and next to it I see like this floating empty bottle, and I'm like, good thought. And then another bottle pops out of my my quiver, and I down it and I drop it in the elemental, so now there's 2 floating bottles, and I
Yeah.
grab my axe by the handle.
Okay.
And now I'd like to basically attack it by like pulling it out.
Okay. So, did you drink
Pull-Out
alcohol or just random potion?
Alcohol.
Alcohol, okay.
Just like flavor.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
like,
okay.
just like, this is just an everyday event in Faerun.
And he says, "Yo, elemental, hold my beer."
So yeah, you reach in and you grab the axe. Give me a contested strength real quick.
Is this athletics or just pure strength?
It'd be athletics.
I was gonna say, is this a real contested?
Yeah.
26.
14. So you can pull the axe free, and as you pull the axe out, do your damage. So you don't need to make an attack. This would be the attack, essentially.
It'd be impossible to miss it when it's inside
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So this isn't a great weapon swing. This
No.
is going to be a regular swing.
Yep.
Pull it all through its head.
So it's only 15 points of damage.
Okay.
it enough?
That is good enough. So you pull the axe out, and the water elemental just whoosh, across the ground.
And 2 bottles drop to the ground.
Yep. Blink, blink, blink.
I do like a drunk Ron Swanson, like tee-hee, and then I swing hard at the remaining elemental. Recklessly. So that's a 19 on the
That hits.
hit. And I've got a 16, so I know both of those hit.
Yep.
28 on the first swing, 33 on the second.
Holy shit.
Does
All right.
Kinian kill 4 out of 5?
I don't know. 1 second. I gotta do math now.
30 and 31. 61.
Okay. All right. So the water elemental dips down into the water. I will give Tin and Kinian, you can have an attack of opportunity as this water elemental attempts to flee.
Ooh, like 23 or something like that.
Yeah, that hit.
15 radiant and 8 bludgeoning.
All right.
31 slashing.
Holy shit. All right. So Tin, you come up and you bludgeon it with the with Lightbringer, and Kinian, you follow suit and you just cleave it right in half as it's dipping down into the water, trying to escape Alex Mack style, and just it falls apart.
Go
Parts
teamwork.
the sea.
Yes, parts the sea. They all seem dead. Hey, thank you so much for listening. What a fantastic episode. We cannot wait for next week's episode. We hope you stick around to find out what happens next. If you want to find out more about the show, about our characters, or things like that, go check us out on dmstable.com/RWA. DM's Table has got information on how to contact us through Twitter or Facebook or things like that. Go check it out, and we'll see you out on the internet. See ya.